Alright, so it says excellent. It says I'm going. That tick, 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 tock, tick, tock, tick, tock goes the clock. Time stops, ball drops. Yeah. Oops. So I upgraded my tools and my gear. I upgraded them both, yes. Is this not got... No, it doesn't. I need to put on there. Ah, mending. Da-da-da. See all these things I forget. But yeah, hey, welcome, welcome. What's the big news today? The big news, that's right, is Canada. Canada broke up with the United States. That's right. Canada broke up with the United States. Canada and the United States had a very long and prosperous relationship. But USA is a bit of an asshole. Kind of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of situation. Maybe it wasn't always that way, but it's gotten that way lately. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, mending. So I'm gonna go over up there. There's. See, I need to remake this. This is in the wrong spot. This obviously needs to be outside, up and by the farm, because that's where I'm always at anyways. Not down here. I don't hang out down here, like never. So, to make the the rail line, like, it's in the wrong spot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's in the wrong spot. There's two things. Since I'm doing this, I can talk about it. There's two things. There's that thing that rail station is in the wrong spot, and the other thing that bothers me is when I go to save someone and bring them down here, and then they land here, they get stuck here. They can't get out. They don't know how to get out. So I need to redesign this so that it drops them off over there, but the cart to get in stays in a protected area. Pretty easy to do. It takes a little thought, that's all. So yeah, I came down here to find mending. When I realized I didn't need to come down here at all. I have mending up there. And I probably have, I hear some emeralds, books. I gotta find the mending guy. Are you mending? No. Are you mending? I just talked to you. No. No. Ooh, but I need paper. Oh, slow. This guy's the mending. He's my OG mending. Yeah, dude, I'll pay for the OG mending. Thank you. You can tell because he has a name tag on him. Okay. Right there. We're just gonna put this on the helmet real quick. That way it doesn't break. Why is your throat so scraggly? Ha ha ha. Because I need to drink water. Water! Let me go grab a glass of water too, since I'm over here. I don't know where to put this. Here, stay there. Now I can go back to my original idea. What was I gonna originally do? Oh yeah, that's right, I was underneath, showing off my new tools. I need to redo this train line. And you know what? What I really need to do. What I really need to do is chop down all those trees up there and build my castle. I've been living in the basement for so long, and I'm like, you know what? I need an actual house. I mean, maybe not, right? Because functionally, I don't need anything. But for aesthetics, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Those trees aren't helping. I just gotta like chop them down, reclaim the mountain or the hill, and make it my own. It will become my own. Anyways, so Canada broke up with the United States, and that's gonna hurt real bad for a long time. I think people, well, I know people who are nowhere near the border, are not of the northern border, are not going to feel it, or are not going to know. They don't know what the relationship is between Canada and the United States because they're not near the border. They don't really interact with Canadians. Like, I was very fortunate in that I had a friend from Reno who moved up to Canada because she's Canadian, and get more water. Hold on. I grabbed the cup, but don't get the water. Like, what? She's Canadian, and I went up to visit her in Vancouver, and it was enlightening. It was fantastic. It was enlightening for me because, like, I had heard of Canada, but I've never been there, so I don't know what it's like. So I took this opportunity to go to Canada and visit for a few days, and I stayed in a motor lodge from like the 1950s or something. It was the weirdest thing. And I'm like, oh, I'll take a room, but the room was not a room. The room was like a suite. Like, it had like a living room. I think did it have a kitchen? Maybe, but it was all laid out like it was a house or something. It was weird. It was all on the first floor. Yeah, like you literally parked right next to. It's like a little suburb house or something. It was like. It was weird, and Vancouver was like really great, but it was distinctly not American, or not USA America. It was Canada America. Yeah, and then I went downtown, and that was like amazing. The downtown was unbelievable. Yeah, and then I was out like toward more of the suburby, the edges of Vancouver, and got to eat at a local diner for real cheap too. It was amazing, and it served like diner food like you'd get at a Nevada casino. It was like really good. It was kind of amazing. Anyways, and then I performed poetry at a bar because they had an open mic and they let me go first. Yay! And I did not disappoint them, so that was good. Yeah. Anyways, Canada, like that was back when we were going out, Canada and America and United States, Canada. But now with Trump has been such an asshole. Canada broke up with us. I mean, it was going that way anyways, right? Because America or the United States was trying to like be possessive of Canada, and you can't be possessive in a relationship. I mean, because then you stifle your partner's freedom. If you try to possess your partner and dictate everything about them, then they don't want to hang out with you. They're not gonna like you. You don't respect their boundaries. Like, who's gonna want a relationship with a guy with a entity that doesn't respect your boundaries, that doesn't respect your sovereignty, that places crazy demands on you, that doesn't trust you, that wants all your stuff, and is like hitting on your neighbor? Like, like, who the fuck wants to hang out with that jerk? Like, so of course they're gonna break up with us. Of course, of course. It makes sense, right? Am I not wrong? Am I wrong? Tell me. Because, like, it looks like Canada is absolutely justified in breaking up with us. Because we're acting like an asshole. And where did that come from? Where did that come from? It's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing. I mean, it hasn't even been always, right? Because other Republicans weren't jerks to Canada. It's just with Donald Trump that they became jerks to our like best trading partner. And then you got to ask, why? What would make the United States fucking turn into a jerk to their own partner? So much that their partner left them. What could possibly make them do that? And the answer is another woman. Not a woman, but another relationship. And that relationship, that other relationship, is with Russia. It makes sense what's happening when you realize that the United States isn't dating Canada anymore, or isn't married to Canada anymore. It's now dating Russia. Don't you see it? So there was a Russian scientist who was very critical of Putin and the invasion, the Russian invasion of Ukraine. She was very critical, and so you know what happens to critics in Russia? They die or they get imprisoned. So in Russia, if you talk bad about the government, they make you disappear. In Russia, in dictator, authoritarian, fascist Russia, they make you don't have freedom of speech in Russia. If you disagree with the government, they make you disappear. You don't get a trial. You don't get to see a judge. They make you disappear. Because the government is all powerful in Russia. The people have no power in Russia. They're under control. They're not free. So there's this Russian scientist. She was really critical of the Russian invasion of Ukraine and of Vladimir Putin. So she had to flee, right? It's either if you're gonna talk, like, use your freedom, you can't stay in Russia. They'll get you. So she had to flee the country, and she got a job in Harvard, right? Harvard. She got a job in Harvard University, the big fancy fucking expensive Ivy League shit. Ooh, Harvard. So she's there, right? And she has a job there. Well, her job took her to France, and she was in France for a while, and then she came back with specimens, because she's a fucking scientist. That's what they do, dude. She had specimens, and the customs stopped her, revoked her visa on the spot, and then shipped her off to Louisiana. That's like 3 times I've heard of people being shipped to Louisiana. Like, what's the deal with the Louisiana? Why do it, right? They did it with Mahmoud Khalil, and they did it to I don't know her name. The Turkish student, PhD student. They shipped her off to Louisiana, and there's a bunch of people they're shipping off to Louisiana. I don't know why they're doing it. But yeah, they keep shipping people off to Louisiana when they make them disappear. So that's what's been happening under the Trump regime, right? When I say America's dating Russia, I mean America's adopting the same values as Russian values under Vladimir Putin, which is people have no freedom. People don't have any freedom of speech. If you say something that the government doesn't like, the government will make you disappear before you even see a judge. You have no rights whatsoever. The Fourth Amendment from protections against search and seizure, the government doesn't respect them anymore. So that looks a lot like Russia, right? That's what I mean when I say America is dating Russia. When the United States is dating Russia, it's starting to act and look like Russia. And it's breaking up with all the other democracies. So, who am I talking to? I am talking to white people. Why am I talking to white people? Because white people are the biggest group in this country. They have the most power, the most influence on the political system. They're the biggest group by far. And they are the group that put Donald Trump into power. Because they're the only group. Well, there are three groups that voted. Everybody else voted against Donald Trump. Except for three groups. Group number one is white males. By like 60 to 40. White males 10 by 6 to 4. 6 and 10 white males voted for Donald Trump. So that's his biggest, strongest group is white males. And then the next group was white women. Majority, like 54% white women voted for Donald Trump. And then the last group that voted for Donald Trump was Latino males by like 52%. However, when you got to remember, Latino males do not have the same amount of influence as white women. Because they're just more white people. So more white people means more votes, right? So so the white women voting more than Latino men means a shit ton of white people all voted for Donald Trump. They're those three groups. So they're like, all right. What are we get? How is this possible? How can white people be voting for Donald Trump? And I say, well, so racism. A lot of them have been taught to be racist. A lot of white people have been taught to be racist. And the other thing is, there's no room for not white people to talk to white people. I mean, like, unless you're friends. But then again, if you're friends, then you're probably not a white person who's got a problem. Or if you're friends with minorities, then you're probably not voting for Donald Trump to begin with. Like, I'm looking, like, right now, so I can look at my family, right? Most of my family voted for Donald Trump. Like, in fact, everybody I know except for my mom and brother voted for Donald Trump. And how can I talk to my own family members? Well, I don't see them. I don't call them on the phone. I don't live in the same state as them. So there's not really an opportunity to be like, call them up and be like, yo, hey, let's talk politics. Like it's just not gonna happen. Because we're not talking anyways. Alright, and then my neighbors, right? I tried to talk to my white neighbors. And it's a very charged thing, what happens. It becomes very charged. And they're your neighbors, right? So if you want to keep peace with your neighbors, so I don't know. I don't know how to do it. But it's got to be done. Because if there's going to be a change in America, in the United States, it's got to come from the white people. They're the ones who are the biggest bloc, and they're the ones who put Donald Trump into power. And Donald Trump is like the avatar of evil. I don't know. Alright, let's go this way. Why not? That way I can talk and still play Minecraft. And then find diamonds. Hey! Ooh, dark. Okay. But yes, if you want to change, if we want to save the United States, look at this. What? we have to figure out a way to talk to white Americans. Like some of them maybe, I mean like we can say, all right, white Americans have been tricked by Fox News and propaganda. It's like, yeah, because they're the ones who are targeted for white supremacy. Why white supremacy? Because whites are the biggest group. If the biggest groups were some other group like Latinos, for sure there would be a Latino. It would be Latino supremacy. Like, I don't know how it is in Latino countries, right? So I can't really say. Maybe it's not for sure it would be that way. But I mean, it's based on our history, right? Why white supremacy? Because of our history. Remember our original sin. The United States was birthed from genocide and slavery. I've been here already. That's why I need to make a new base. Because like, I mean, I guess you can just strip mine, like what I was doing. Not even strip mine, just make a big hole. That way I can like talk and be safe. Because nothing's happening here. Alright. Oh, that's why I need to have like that water stream come all the way down so I can mine and put stuff in it. Hey, why don't I just do that right now? Did I not already do it? I thought yeah, maybe I already did it. Ooh, not there. Did I already do it here? No, there's no other elevator. I didn't do it. This one only goes up. So I haven't made the second part of this yet. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Click, click, click. I need to get a mod to fix that. Yeah, there's no way down. I can't go any lower here. How low can you go? Alright, so I want to go back down. So, yeah. Like, Elon Musk is a Nazi, for sure. And he's trying to turn other people into Nazis. Other white Americans. And so yeah, it's white supremacy comes from our country's origin of slavery and genocide. So until we overcome that until we deal with our history, then and deal with the white supremacy, our country is going to be susceptible to fascism. I mean, do you want me to rehash the old arguments of why fascism is inferior to democracy? Like, I don't think I have to. I just think a lot of Americans, white Americans, are like, they don't know. They just go off of what they've heard, and they've been conditioned to into a certain perspective, or they've been conditioned into to white supremacy, basically. Because people aren't born racist, they're made racist. You have to understand that. People aren't born racist. Racism isn't something that is natural to us. It has to be taught. So that system is our enemy. The system that teaches racism, that is our enemy. That is the thing that we are after, and that we have to defeat if we are to advance as a nation. And who needs to get to this understanding? I'm not it's not minorities generally. They get the picture. That's why none of them voted in majority for Donald Trump. It's white people that need to understand. Yeah, man. I don't know. Again, I don't go out there, so I don't know how it is. I can't judge it by Facebook comments because all that's gamed. It's totally gamed by malignant forces. So I don't, but feels kind of bad, man. I haven't talked to any of my family since Trump took office. All my discussion with my family was before he took office. So it was still the honeymoon phase. It was still like he hadn't even been in office yet. We were just cruising on whatever, being happy that the election was over. And well, not really, man. I was pretty bummed. But in every instance where I had a chance to see my family, there was no room or space to talk politics. There was none. We didn't talk about anything. With my neighbors, one guy even now, I don't know. Well, yeah, even now, he's like, I'm not sure about Black Lives Matter. Alright, never mind. Well, yeah. The guy who told me Black Lives Matter was bad tried to overthrow the government. He had a point. It hurts, it hurts. Just thinking about it. Like, How do you do it? I mean, you can, so, an 83-year-old woman was shown Elon Musk throwing a Sig Heil. And he said he didn't know what that was. He was confused. A boomer, so she's probably around 70 years old, which showed the video of Elon Musk doing the Sig Heil. And the boomer woman didn't know what he was doing. I guarantee you, if you play a video or do the thing that Elon Musk did while in a synagogue, they would tell you what that is. They would know what it is right away. Like, it just seems crazy to me that yeah. And both the people who didn't know what it was, what Elon Musk was doing, both of them are Republicans that support Donald Trump. Water. Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. So I don't know, right? Like, I don't know how to, like, that, the 7-year-old boomer woman doesn't want to talk to me on Facebook. She's afraid of me. Which is weird. Why would you be afraid of me? Like, do you think I'm gonna be violent? Like, do you think our relationship's gonna be damaged? Why do you think our relationship would be damaged? So so this woman isn't open to having a discussion about what's going on with because this is basically an argument over what's real and what's not real. Like, are human rights real? Is freedom real? Like, and if you're a fascist, then no, those aren't real. For a fascist, the only thing that's real is power. That's why they're banning books. That's why they're banning people. That's why they've taken away freedom of speech. Like I just read a story that they're classifying Tesla vandalism as a hate crime. Why? Like, tell me about Tesla. How Tesla has human rights. The history of Tesla. When did Tesla come to the United States? Can Tesla testify? Oh no, Tesla can't do it because Tesla's not a human being. How can there be a hate crime if it's not a human being? There's no violence. You can't commit violence towards property because it's not human. It's not alive. I mean, I suppose you could break stuff. That's pretty violent, I guess. I don't know. But I think it's bullshit to call it a hate crime. That like demeans the meaning of hate crimes. By saying Tesla cars are being the rights of Tesla cars are being infringed upon. Are you gonna say Tesla owners are a protected class? Like that's weird. Because a protected class is basically something that you are intrinsically, not something that like a group that you, not a club or something that you belong to. Like you have to buy a Tesla car to be a Tesla owner. Like but black people are born black. And your religion is your personal truth. It's not a fucking car built by a Nazi company. I mean, maybe it's not a Nazi company, but they have a Nazi for a CEO. Yeah, man, I don't think people understand what it means to break up with Canada. We're fucked. Our economy is fucked. Like, I was gonna buy a house, and now I'm just waiting for it to crash. That's funny. If Kamala would have won, I would have bought a house. But now I have to. Since Donald took power, I'm gonna wait till he crashes the economy, and then maybe no one will give me a mortgage, and I'll still be fucked. I don't know. While the corporations buy up all the stuff with cash. I don't know. I could still be fucked. Or Donald Trump could like kill Social Security, and then I'd be fucked. Plenty of ways to die. So I think people have to understand. I mean, like, I think it begins with calling it a thing what it is. And this is a fascist takeover. What's going on is a fascist takeover. Donald Trump, if not a fascist, he tolerates fascists and has them in his government. Elon Musk is certainly a Nazi. And the people they pick to run these things are incompetent. Tulsi Gabbard is a fucking Russian agent, dude. Or not an asset. She's a Russian asset. She helps Russia. And she was called out on it, too. A senator was all, or a House member was all like, Tulsi Gabbard, you're the fucking Director of National Intelligence for the United States of America. You handle America's deepest secrets and its information network. But on your personal account, you retweeted Russian propaganda. Is this appropriate? And Tulsi Gabbard says it's my First Amendment right. She's pro-USA at work, but pro-Russia at home. What the fuck? How can you work for the United States if you're pro-Russia? See, Americans, I don't think Americans understand this or realize it. It seems too crazy to be real. It seems like you're being pranked. That just seems like no way that could be true. Yes, it's true. I have the video. You want to see it? I can do that right now. Where is it? Let me find it real quick. There it is.
Director Gabbard, a lot of this suggests sort of a lack of sobriety. When there's punch emojis and fire emojis, it's a lack of sobriety. I don't mean that literally. But I have one last question for you, because I think people really listen to what you have to say. you on March 15th, as DNI, retweeted a post from Ian Miles Chong, who is listed on RT, that's Russia Today's website, as, quote, a political and cultural commentator who has contributed content to RT since at least 2022. Director Gabbard, do you think that it's responsible for you as head of the intelligence community and the principal presidential intelligence advisor to retweet posts from individuals affiliated with Russian state media?
That retweet came from my personal account, and I would have to go back to look at the substance of the tweet.
Can I, just so that we don't have a lack of confusion amongst our allies and enemies and us, can I act perhaps that you not think that you should be saying one thing on your personal account than you say officially?
I maintain my First Amendment rights to be able to express my own personal views on different issues.
Thank you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. She's defending posting Russian propaganda while she's working as the head of intelligence for the United States. And she's retweeting Russian propaganda from Miles Chong. That he's an Indonesian, no, Malaysian. I think is he Malaysian? He might be. I think he's Malaysian. He's a Malaysian dude. He's not even American. He's a Malaysian dude, and she's retweeting him. And he works for Russia Today, which is Russian state media. He literally works for Russian state media, and she's fucking retweeting him and amplifying him, and she's the head of American intelligence. Oh, and she's like, yeah, it's no problem. I want to keep doing it. Wow. Americans, like, I don't know, right? Are Americans smart enough to understand the problem with that? I don't know. I don't know if Americans are smart enough to understand why that's an issue, why that's a problem. Like, I can explain it. Because if you're retweeting the message of the enemy of the United States, then it's generally, traditionally, the message of Russia has been the opposite of the message of the United States. So you can't be retweeting the message of Russia and represent the United States at the same time, because it's contradictory. They represent two different things. But remember, I told you, the United States isn't dating democracies anymore. The United States is dating dictatorships. So you don't have, like, the way that Russia disappears journalists and people who talk against the government, that's what's happening here in the United States. The same thing. So Donald Trump is turning USA into Russia. Like, and who's doing it? White Americans who put him into power. So we need to figure out a way to wake up white Americans. White Americans are fucking sleepwalking into dictatorship. How do we wake up white Americans? They're in these little fucking pods of white supremacy. And they're asleep with like some imaginary fucking past being broadcast into their brains. How do we snap them out of that? I do not want a civil war. No, no, no. That would be the fucking worst. So we need to figure something out. We need to find a way to communicate to one another. I mean, it's not I'm not even saying the minorities. I'm talking to white people. We need to find a way to talk to each other. I mean, I just don't like. It just amazes me that if you're a Republican, you can't understand that Elon Musk is doing a Nazi sign. It's either you can't understand it or there's like a psychological block because you've been taught all your life that Nazis are bad, and now your team is doing Nazi signs. So like maybe the contradiction is too much for their brains to handle. They can't process it. I mean, because otherwise they're pretty nice people, right? I guess if as long as you're white, or I guess. I mean, I'm sure they're nice to minorities too, but they vote to do them harm. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, it's gonna become super shitty here pretty soon. Our economy is gonna get fucked up. So that's what it means by vulture capitalists. A vulture capitalist is a company that comes in, buys a company that's making money, right? The company is doing fine, it's making money, maybe the owner just died and now they need to sell it off or something, right? But it's a good company and it's working. It provides jobs and is profitable. As long as you keep it up, right? As long as you keep it going. But then a vulture capitalist comes in, they buy the company, and they fucking run it into the ground. They cut everything. They cut all the people, all the stuff, and then so that like, and they sell and they just try to extract as much profit out of it as they can until the thing collapses. And then when because it's gonna eventually break, you're not investing in it anymore. You've like shortchanged all the maintenance. You've like cut the staff in half. Like it's gonna stop being profitable. And it eventually does. And then you sell all the parts off for scrap. And then the business that was once thriving and providing jobs and creating value for the community is now gone, turned into profit for the vulture capitalist, who then moves on to its next carcass. It moves on to its next victim. That's what's happening to the United States. Elon Musk fucking bought the United States and is going to run it into the ground while extracting as much profit as possible before it collapses, and then he's just going to go off and do it to the next country he can. That's what they do. They're vulture capitalists. And all they can do is extort other entities. So extortion, like that sounds like a fucking shitty boyfriend that would extort you. Like, do you understand? Like the mentality. These guys are at heart incels. And it's like incels took over the country. I mean, the United States revoked the visa of a Russian scientist, and they're going to deport her back to Russia, where she's going to get tortured and die and murdered and put in a prison because she disagrees with Putin. So because she disagrees with the government. It's the United States is turning into like the worst bad guy ever. And who's doing it? Who's behind it? White people. So until enough white people change their mind and decide to do something to stop the fascist takeover, it's going to get worse and worse. I mean, he's already destroying our economy. And they're leaking secrets like fucking crazy. So they're going to destroy our military. And they're already destroying our foreign relations. They've like, Canada broke up with us. And they should. Canada should break up with us. Like, basically all the democracies are going to ditch us. So all these good deals we have, trade deals for these cheap goods, is going to dry up, and everything's going to cost a lot more. Man, I can't. Oh. Like, I can't overstate the importance of our relationship with Canada. And now that it's damaged or gone, we're fucked. Like even if, like, we switch out Donald Trump next term and get a Democratic president, let's just suppose that happens, right? Do you think Canada's going to be suddenly like, oh yeah, just like the time before? Hell no. Hell no. Because they know the United States is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. At any moment, the United States could turn into a monster again. So it will never be the same. It will never be the same. We have fucked our own, a good thing. We fucked a good thing. We fucked up a good thing. And who's we? White people. Why? Because they're the ones targeted by white supremacy. Into indoctrination. Because racism is taught. It's not inherent in people. So this will only change once white people decide it's done. So we have to find a way to talk to white people. We as in other white people. The white people who are awake. I mean, I'm sure the white people who are asleep don't even listen to me. Yeah, because like, if you try to force the conversation, like, it eventually comes down to values. Like, Republicans, like, what do they say? Well, their heads are just filled with misinformation. So if it was just a process of dispelling ignorance, maybe that would help. But the thing is that it's not just plain old ignorance. It's like been weaponized ignorance. Because you can't even, like, even if you show them the correct information, they won't buy it. They don't take it. like the conservatives couldn't, those conservative older women couldn't see the Sieg Heil. They couldn't see it because it was a contradiction. They couldn't believe that their side would be Nazis. It doesn't make sense in their head. And so they just block it out and don't process it. On Facebook, it's hilarious. Every time I mention it, every time I bring it up, a conservative will come by and not to say, oh yeah, Nazi signs are bad. Never. They never say that they come by and say Nazi signs are bad. You're right. I agree that Nazi signs are bad. Never. Every time they come by with a picture with pictures of Democrats and like liberal icons like Taylor Swift. And it's not a video, right? It's not like what Elon Musk has, which is a video of him doing it, so you can see very clearly that that's what he's doing. No, every time they show it, it's still pictures, and then they try to make the false association. They try to infer. They want you to infer that. Oh yeah. So the problem isn't Nazi signs are bad. It's you guys do it too. Ah! That's their mentality. It's not bad. You guys do it too. When we don't do it, because those are not those. They're pictures of those people waving, not of doing the Nazi salute. Like, that's why video is important, so you can see that Elon Musk is indeed doing a fucking Nazi salute. And that's why there's no videos of Democrats doing the Nazi salute, because it doesn't exist! Because Democrats aren't Nazis. Now, I'm not here to say that the Democratic Party is like fantastic. No, dude, it's got tons of its own corruption shit in it. But at least it's not fascist. At least there's no Nazis in it. Like if I'm gonna as a white guy, as at least half white, right? I don't know, like I'm white, I guess, according to some definitions. Like, I wouldn't trust my own perceptions. So, I mean, like, I would, right? I mean, I have to. But I have to understand that I have, like, implicit bias. So that I should try to corroborate my observations with the insight of other minority people. To make sure I'm not just, like, imagining things, or if I have like the wrong idea or something, or if they see it differently. I forgot what my point was. Oh no. What was it? I forget. But yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, so yeah, I trust my own trust but verify, And one thing I notice is that all the black people are in the Democratic Party. In fact, I notice all the minorities are in the Democratic Party. The only group that's not majority in the Democratic Party is white people. So I already know Republican policies are racist and bad. But if I didn't want to do the time to look up the policies and the history and do all that stuff, all I have to do is look, well, where do the minorities go? I have no idea what I'm making. Probably a big nothing, because I'm not, like, I'm in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Yeah, So yeah, I'm not saying the Democrats are perfect, but that seems to be like the group to be in if you're gonna enact the good of USA. I mean, we can, like, yeah, if you want third parties in the USA, pass ranked choice voting. Until then, the Democratic Party seems to be where it's at if you're not a fascist. We're fucked, man. Our economy is gonna get hit so bad. Okay, what are the coordinates here? Am I at 360 or 36? Not quite. 14 though is the correct one. So so that side's 14. All right. So over here is 36, 37, 38. So I want 38, 14. No, yeah. 38, 14. 38, 14. All right. What time is it? An hour. I ate a big lunch, so no stopping. All right, I gotta go back down. You know, I should just dig a tunnel right now, right here, for the elevator. And I should, I guess, make it like right here. Well, no, back here. And I would have to turn this out of the way. I make it right here, right here. Wait, let's see. There. Okay. Well, anyways, I had my coordinates, right? What were the coordinates? 38, 14, 37, 38, yeah, and then 14. Now just change the Y level. Yes, white supremacy, our history that we haven't dealt with. Abraham Lincoln should have had all the Confederate leaders hanged. That's why we're here, because Lincoln didn't hang all the Confederate leaders. Okay, 38 and 14. Yeah, and then make a left. So we're gonna hit 38 first. $14. $38, $14. Yeah, I don't hate white Americans. I'm white. Like half white, whatever. White according to certain definitions. Why would I hate myself? Here it is, 14. Okay, that's where the water elevator is going to go for when I do it again. Hey, look at that. Diamonds everywhere. So yeah, Donald Trump is an existential threat to the United States. I hope more and more people are starting to understand that. I don't actually know. I don't know. Also, I don't know if anyone's actually watching my streams, because the way it looks, like it's like no, I see 0 people watching my stream ever, like never. Like maybe a few times, right? Sometimes like a few people come in, but like usually no one watches my stuff. So like, yeah, I feel more free. Because no one's watching. Except maybe the future people, right? Ooh, I should make, yeah, I should carve designs in here. Why not? We're in a heap of trouble. We're in a heap of shit. But you don't need me to tell you that. You already knew. Yep. Yep, here it is. Perfect. A perfect circle in Minecraft. There's no circles in Minecraft. Depends on your perspective. Okay. Oh no! I needed that one. Damn it. Damn it. Here. I have nothing to like... Oh, I can just use a wood block. Um... 14. 38, 15, 16, 14. Right there, that's the one. Looks like that's the one. Ooh, I'm pretty low, dude, because that's bedrock. 58, that's probably too low, but oh well. Oh well, that's where I am now. In the darkness. Okay, let's go back to this place you call 58 something something. So convoluted. Make your own labyrinth. Oh, it's not going to be straightforward. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be problems in this, I guarantee it. Any more? Anything else I can use? I don't know. I don't know. Tracks. Ooh, and buckets. Ooh, and water. Do I have water down here? Any water? No. Why wouldn't I have? Oh, I need to have water down here. There's no water. I just need water. Man, how far do I have to go to get water? Ah, okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. Back down. Oh yeah, no, not back down. Now we locate the position. Right here, dear. See? Not straightforward, is it? Is it? Oh my. Hee hee hee. Like, this is like a hidden tunnel I've never been in. That's neat. Okay. Oh. Oh shit. Another hidden tunnel I've never been in. Lol. LOL. Oh my. Yeah, you know what? No. I'm not here for this. I'm here to like do my tunnel and that's it. Ah! Okay, that was what I was afraid of. Okay. That's kind of silly. Ah! Okay. Nom nom. Ta-da! J'arrive. Yeah, I forgot the soul sand and the comparator and the dropper and like everything basically. I forgot everything. And the sad thing is that I can't use any of this stuff to make redstone. I got all this brick around me, but I have to get cobblestone to make. Oh, I do have cobblestone. No, not enough. But yeah, I just need to make a tunnel going up. That will contain the water stream from the top. And then I have to make another system. Alright. Now I just need to go... I need soul sand. Soul sand. And then I need kelp to what's it called? Turn it into a source block. Spooky. It's spooky in here. In the dark. Spooky in the dark. Spooky in the dark. Spooky in the darkness. I need music playing over this stuff. Come on. Come on. Come on. Music. So far. Do I have soul sand down here? No. I need that stuff. Okay. Manually doing this. What am I doing? What did I even come up here for? Soul sand. ×2. And kelp. And dirt. Like, where does tuft go? Like, I don't know. Dirt. And kelp. And bone meal, probably. Actually, no, I just need the bone meal. I don't need the kelp. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I do need the kelp, but I mean the bone meal. Because I just need one kelp. I need a lot of bone meal, I bet. Do I have a lot of bone meal or what? I do. Bone meal is not an issue. Here's a bone block. It's not an issue. Oh, I stopped talking about, like, awesome stuff. Sorry. What else is going on in the world? I don't know. Let's see. I was gonna go down. Okay. Oh no, I was gonna go over here. Get water and then go down. Dig down. Oh, I've already dug down. I already dug down. So what I need to do is prepare the way under here. Darkness imprisoning me. Oh, I forgot the dropper and the redstone stuff. Man. Let me go get the dropper and redstone. Dropper. Redstone. Comparator. Repeater. Oh, I gotta get rid of something. What shall I get rid of? This bit of stone. Okay. I'm holding that in my hand because I have nowhere else to put it. Nope, this way. Okay, Minecraft's sucking up more of my brain, so I can't talk anymore. It's sucking my brain. I have no room to talk about other topics than Minecraft. And now you know why it's a great escape. Sucks up all the room in your head. Easily. Okay. Oh, I should have got hoppers and stuff too, but I think I'm alright. This is probably enough. Oh, the water's coming down. So... do I want to put it under here? I kind of wanted to put it up, actually. Actually. Um. Okay. Ooh, that is not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be the dropper. The dropper, the dropper. Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. I now I see. It goes like that. Oh, did I get 2 repeaters and no comparators? Oh no, no, come on. Did I really do that? You really did that. Oh shit. You really did that. Oh, but hey, it doesn't matter anyways because you forgot the this other important part. Okay. Okay, here it is. Ha ha ha. So I don't have to swim up and potentially die. I don't know how many I need. So I'm just going to keep going until I use all of it. Or until it stops. That's the end. They're all source blocks now. And I can do this. And now, it's a bubble column. Yay, bubble column! I need to get the thing for this, but like... Now we need the inputs. I gotta, like, move this whole thing, man. What are you even doing? The inputs. Pushing one in there. And, what, 2 in there? Sure. good enough. Now all I need is a comparator. And my new digging will be complete. And then, well, then I have to make an elevator down here, because there's like no way down. Oh, I already marked it too. I should have looked at the coordinates. How long have I been going? 1 hour 30 minutes. Man, I'm getting to the point where I'm like not talking about anything cool and just playing Minecraft, which for some people is great, I guess, and other people, no, not great. So, but you know what? Once I finish this elevator, which is like this next part, I won't need to do this stupid run anymore to get down to the bottom. Like, this is ridiculous. Um, 45.9. Oop. And then what's the other one? Oh, wait a minute. 45.7. Okay. I forget what level it's on. Dude. Oh, nope, nope. You know what? I'm gonna need to take care of that lava. It's cute, really. Oh shit. Oops. Well. You know, before I start like chopping up all this lava, I should realize this is like a good resource to have. But who doesn't want a lava lake right next to their base? Okay, so I know I'm on level 58. Now I just gotta figure out. There we go. Yay! Okay. So it comes down right here. Bing. That looks cool. Oh, oh. Okay, I don't know if this is up or down, but the next one is going to be at this is 45.9 to 45.7. So the next one is going to be in the lava. So unfortunately, I have to get rid of some of this lava. How can I save it? I don't want to get rid of it, dude. I like the lava. I think it's pretty neat. All right. 40. So I need it right here. That's the spot. So I want to keep the lava. But not in the middle. That just gets rid of the lava. There we go. Yep, right here. Okay. A slab. Yeah, how you getting out, dude? You gotta come out. If there's lava on that side, like... You gotta get rid of the lava. Okay, let's see. So funny. How do I like, I can't do it, right? Because like here's one and then the other one's like right here. So I have to like block this lava off right here. Sorry, lava. One of these guys has to be the down, and the other one has to be the up. Let's see. Hehehe, it's so cool looking. Oh, the lava there, yes. So you gotta come down here through these things right here. One, and then the two. I don't know which is which. Like, should this be the up and this be the down? That would be a tough up. At least on here you have the sidewall right here. I mean, what would the sidewall do? I mean, I can put a what? What could go there that would stop it? A sign? Yeah, a sign, dude. Sign. To put two signs there, easy. And that's up. That's down. Get to work. Let me go look. I have to go up and look. Okay, how do I? Yeah. You know what I need is a beacon. That's what I need. So to get the beacon, I need to go get another skull. One more. I need one more nether skull to get a to summon the wither, and I can kill the wither pretty easily because I'm good like that. Let's see, what am I looking for? I came down here for what? Oh yeah, another comparator. Repeater. Oh, there's my comparators. I'm like, oh no, no comparators? What do you mean? I should like bring some with me. So it's down there. Okay. So I come down here, and I'm gonna run. Oh, I haven't done the other one. Okay, let me do the other one. Okay. Was this down or up? I don't know. This one should be down. I'm gonna call this one down. And we're on what? Which one is this one? 7. Okay. So if that one's down, then you need to put a slab here and some water. Yay! And if this one's up, you need to put some dirt there. And we're gonna need some rails to hold the water down. Hold it down! And then I'm gonna need something up here to keep it in. What can I hang up there to keep it in? I can put metal bars? Where'd my kelp go? Oh no, did I lose my kelp? I lost the kelp. I forgot about the kelp. Ah, damn it. Okay, now it should work. Let's try. Alright, well, yes, it's putting it out into the water and it's going up. This one's down, this one's up. I need, oh yeah, metal bars. In fact, you know what, you can probably do it all the way down. That looks baller. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. I forgot the kelp. I forgot the kelp. Right? I want to make sure. Yeah, it's not here. And it's not in your box. No, you forgot the kelp. Man, going on 2 hours, right? Let's see. Yeah, almost 2 hours. But I upgrade my mine. Won't have to do this long, janky run anymore. This looks a lot more impressive with the shaders. With the other shaders. Kelp. It all despawned. Because you're a fool. You forgot it all. Unless it went all in here. Ha, it did. It went all in here. Okay. Haha. You didn't forget the kelp. It all went over. Oops. You know what I got? It's always one thing. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Run. Patches them, man. We have got to find a way to communicate. Fight the Nazis. This side is the up. Okay. Actually, here, what am I doing? I don't need that at all. What are you doing? No, not there. Put it on the side. First that. Yeah, I'll do it later. Let me do the kelp. I used to drown myself putting the kelp manually instead of doing this. I didn't know I'd learn about this until a lot later. And then I forget about it because, you know, I'm old and I'm used to the old ways. That's it. All right. Ta-da! Now to make that a little easier to fall down into, we change this into some stairs. We make some stairs. It's all, come on. All right. Now I have a new place to mine. Ooh, what does it look like with the other shaders? Spiffy. Frames per second take a hit. But yeah. Pretty neat down here, man. Alright, well I'll work on this later. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with my Let's Play. Catch you later. Peace. Stop.